Michael, hi. Again. I know I was here earlier, but I wanted
you could sense that Garrick was screaming his lungs out and couldn't get to sleep, right?
No, he sounds okay now, is he?
Well, he's okay now, yes. But when Melissa left, he started crying, and I started feeling inadequate and very anxious. But I took my cue from you and Gabrielle and Melissa, and I walked him for a while, and then I talked to him soothingly.
And finally, you fell asleep, and it's all peaceful.
Yes.
That's great. You must feel very, very proud, Michael.
I do. I begin to feel at least semi-experienced as a father.
Well, that's great. You're learning. That's good.
Yeah. So you want to look in on him anyway?
That's not why I'm here, Michael. I need to get some information from you, and I was wondering if you might be able to help me.
Well, maybe I can. What is it?
I just heard that Austin might have blackmailed Gabrielle with some information on something that she's done to me, and I don't know what that is. Do you?
Are you Ursula Blackwell? Yeah, so you got the package? Don't I know you? No, you don't know me. I just came for the pickup.
Wait a minute. You are the exact image of... Oh, but it can't be. You can't be.
You mean I can't be? I'm standing right here, right? Now, you got the package?
You are. You're Megan Gordon. I was just watching you in there on TV, and now you're here in person. Can't believe it.
Oh, Lord, is it good to be back on Yankee soil again? I thought I'd never say that.
Oh, I know exactly what you mean. I mean, I've been away from home for some time now, but right now, Lambview is my home.
Oh, it sure is. I thought I'd come by and find out how Vicki was doing before I went over to the hospital to see her.
Well, she's doing better. In fact, she's doing much better.
Oh, Lordy, thank heavens. And how about Megan and Sarah?
Well, they're doing pretty well, too, as far as I know. Listen, how did everything go with Pike? How did he take the news about Austin's death?
Well...
excuse me. Hello?
Court? Is that you?
Tina!
Hi, sweetheart.
It is about time you called, girl. In fact, it is way past time. Are you all right?
Well yes, of course I am.
What is going on, Tina? What are you doing in Medora? Why did you go there instead of coming back home here? And when are you coming home?
Honey, I can't really talk about that right now.
Why? Tina, what's wrong? Honey, is there somebody there?
Of course not, honey. Nobody's here. I'm alone. Honey, I can't really talk about this now because you're asking me so many questions.
All right, Tina, then I will try to calm down. Now, I have left 5 separate messages for you, and I haven't heard anything back. Now, what the hell are you doing in Mandora?
Honey, I don't want to explain it on the phone, okay? Just trust me, and I'll explain everything.
Girl, please don't tell me that you've gotten yourself into some kind of mess that it's going to take weeks for us to get you out of it.
Well, I don't know exactly what you mean by a mess, but there is something I'm going to need your help with.
Please tell me that you called just now to tell me that you would be home this evening, right?
Oh, no, I can't come home today. Maybe tomorrow.
Maybe.
Well, okay, definitely tomorrow, I think.
Good. You know, your sister will love to hear that, Tina. In fact, maybe you can be home in time to welcome her home from the hospital.
The hospital?
Yes. You know, if you had called in here once or twice to check in, maybe you would have found out that Austin Buchanan took Vicki hostage a while ago.
Oh, my God, no.
Well, the man is dead now, and Vicki is safe. But before he let her go, he shot her.
Well, how is she?
It's a miracle, I guess, what the doctors are saying. She was in surgery for quite some time, but it looks like she's going to be all right.
Will you give her my love, and you tell her that I will be home tomorrow, definitely.
Why tomorrow, Tina? Why not tonight?
Honey, just trust me, and I will explain when I see you, all right? Is the bracelet I sent to Vicki okay?
What do you mean, is it okay?
Well, does she like it? And did Austin get his hands on it?
No, Tina, Austin did not get it.
Well, good, honey, because it's a really important bracelet, so I want you to make sure it's okay, all right? I love you. Cord?
Yeah, Tina, I love you too, but that doesn't mean that I'm not madder than a wet hen right now.
Honey, please, just trust me. I will explain everything when I see you, and I will call you as soon as I book a flight. Ciao.
Darling, what on earth is going on?
I don't know, Renee. Before, I only suspected that maybe Tina was in some kind of trouble. Now, I'm sure of it.
Brenda, I am so amazed I can't even answer you.
All right, just let me start at the beginning then. I went over to the hospital to see Vicky earlier.
Is she all right?
Yeah, she's fine. But when she was a hostage, Austin told her that he had something on Gabrielle, something that she had done to me, that if he told the police, it would ruin her life.
Now, how can you give serious consideration to anything that Austin Buchanan would say?
Well, listen, Michael, Vicky doesn't think that it's raving or that it's a fantasy. Otherwise, she wouldn't have told me that.
But you're making too many assumptions here. First of all, that Gabrielle would do something terrible behind your back.
Look, I'm sorry, but I am very aware of what Gabrielle is capable of doing, Michael.
And that I could be a partner to it?
Well, I didn't say that.
If I knew something and kept it secret, that would make me a partner, right?
Yeah.
Well, thank God I know nothing. And I would prefer to believe that there is no truth to this allegation about Gabrielle.
Well, Michael, do you know anything about a letter that Austin wrote to Sarah Gordon?
No, I don't. What would that have to do with Gabrielle?
Well, Vicky said that Austin had written a letter of confession to her and that she thought there might be something about this secret in there.
Well, have you called Rafe Garrettson?
No, he wasn't around, and Vicky also thinks that that letter might have been destroyed in the fire.
Well, Brenda, I think you are worrying about something that's completely invalid.
Michael, I don't even know Austin Buchanan. I have seen him once in my life. Why would he make something up like this? Why would my name even come up at all in the first place?
I see what you mean.
Well, I thank you very much, Michael, for your help, and I'm sorry that I bothered you. And, do you know when Gabrielle's going to be getting back from Boston?
I talked to her last night. She thought a few more days, but she wasn't sure.
Okay, well, I'm going to head on over to the Crystal Towers penthouse and see if I can find that letter.
Brenda, before you go, maybe I should tell you something about Gabrielle and Austin. It may explain what Vicky was saying.
Look, my name is not Megan Gordon, okay? I'm here for a friend. I just came for the pickup.
Are you sure?
Yes, I am sure. What, you think I don't know who I am?
Well, it is pretty hard to imagine Megan Gordon visiting Statesville, but...
Yeah, so, the package?
Oh, yeah, sure, here you go.
Hold it, let me see that.
It's just a bracelet.
I have to inspect it. You know the rules, Blackwell.
Oh, I forgot, Matron. Don't get so hysterical. You see, I made it an hour ago. What do you think?
I think you can give it to your guest.
Thank you.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Oh, and Ruby?
Yes?
It is her! It is Crimmins! That is Megan Gordon! Oh, man, can I have an autograph, please? I am one of your biggest fans. We were all in there rooting for you to win the Daisy.
No, you don't understand. My name is not Megan Gordon, and I don't give out autographs.
Oh, I get it. I get it. In a couple of weeks, I'm going to turn on my TV set, and you're going to be involved in a prison story, aren't you? Yes, after killing Troy because he wanted Roxanne Moore, you're here doing research. I can't believe it. This is incredible. Come on, admit it.
Lady, you are nuts.
Nuts, huh? Nuts? Okay, you Miss High and Mighty soap opera star. I'm going to get out of here one day, and when I do, you better pray that I'm not your cross, because I am safer than you are, you.
Gabrielle and Austin did spend some time together. Maybe she talked about her marriage to Stephen, their divorce, your involvement with him.
Yeah, but what in that is worthy of blackmailing?
Well, nothing, hopefully, except in Austin's mind.
Why was Gabrielle talking to Austin in the first place, Michael?
Would you agree that this can be confidential?
Well, I don't know about that.
It's not going to affect your problem one way or the other.
Okay.
Gabrielle discovered Austin in my hotel wine cellar, and she gave him refuge there.
Why?
He had threatened to kill Garrick and me unless she helped him.
Oh, God.
He also demanded a substantial amount of money, for which, in return, he would leave town without hurting anybody. But his obsession with Sarah got the better of him.
Michael, why didn't Gabrielle call the police about this?
She thought about it, but she was afraid that Austin would be able to outwit the police and find another way of getting at us. Believe me, it made me very angry, too. If she had only come to me right away, things might have turned out differently. Or maybe they wouldn't. I'll never know.
Yeah, all right. So Gabrielle talked to Austin, but why would she tell him of some bad deed that she had done? I mean, he could lord that over her even more.
No, that's my theory, which you don't want to buy. There is no bad deed. It's just Austin, in his insane way, interpreting some harmless event.
There's something very wrong about this, Mike. It's this whole theory thing.
Well, maybe there is, but at least I have told you what I know. And Brenda, this has to be confidential.
Do you mind if I ask you why?
Because what point would there be in going to the authorities with this information now? It would only disrupt lives unnecessarily, and Gabrielle might even have to face criminal charges. And for what? I think it's best if we all forgot about Austin.
Well, maybe the rest of you can forget about it, but I can't, Michael.
Well, guess who's awake?
Yeah, maybe he's hungry or something, huh?
Yeah, why don't you come on up and say hello to your boyfriend? I'm sure he'd be glad to see you. Come on.
Yeah, okay. Just for a minute, and then I'll have to go. I'm almost afraid to ask. What kind of trouble is Tina in, Court?
Who knows, Renee? She's being so damn secretive.
I heard you mention Mendora a couple of times. I thought she was under house arrest in Milan.
Oh, that was lifted, Renee. John Russell tells me that my wife has left Milan and she's now in Mendora. And she didn't even tell me about it.
What does John Russell have to do with any of
He is working on this investigation for the Mendoran government. I'm sorry, that's between you and me, all right? John's working on this investigation, and he thinks that somehow Tina may be involved.
Simply by being there?
No, Tina is involved in this, so there's no simply about it. Nothing about this is simply. I can't believe it. It's probably got something to do with this opal.
Court, I'm sorry, you're losing me again.
All right, look, Tina bought this bracelet for Vicky in Milan. She gave it to me to give to Vicky. I couldn't do that because somebody stole it from me. And the woman who stole it from me turned up dead. She was murdered.
Murdered?
Right. And they found the bracelet on her body. They give it back to me. The opal is missing. And just now, on the phone, Tina is asking me about the bracelet. She wants to know if it's all right, if it's safe.
Oh, my Lord.
I don't know. Well, what is it, Renee? Did Tina just get sick of playing grown-up and now she wants to go back to fun and games time? Is that what it is?
Darling, I wouldn't make that kind of a judgment, not without first hearing her side of the facts.
Facts? Tina didn't want to part with any facts on the phone. She didn't want to talk to me. I don't know. She says she's going to come back home, but not tonight. She can't come tonight, but she doesn't tell me why. But she says she will come tomorrow, but maybe she won't.
Honey, maybe you're just going to have to muster up a little patience.
I've had it, Renee. I don't have any patience left. And then again, I think about this phone conversation, and I hear about how concerned she was, and I don't know what's going on. Maybe I better go down to Mendora myself and do what I can to bring my pretty little wife back home.
Hey, Ursula. What's wrong? What happened? Didn't somebody show up?
No, the pickup was made. But I had a few questions for you, Jamie Sanders.
Sure, what?
Well, don't you have a history of animosity with the Buchanans?
Well, you already know that.
So Bo Buchanan wouldn't be doing you any favors, such as asking Megan Gordon to come to Statesville as the character Ruby Bright to make the pickup?
Wait a minute, what are you talking about?
Megan Gordon, posing as Ruby Bright, was in the waiting room wanting the package.
You mean the actress you pointed out on the soap?
Yeah, only she didn't want to admit who she was. But it was her. I caught her. There's no mistake.
Did she mention who sent her?
No, she asked for me.
Wait a minute, I don't get this.
Well, neither did I. Then I wondered if maybe it was something you had done as a surprise for me.
No way, Ursula.
Well, there's another illusion shattered in my life. Here I thought Megan Gordon was such a nice person. According to Neil, she is very nice. Well, she's so damn nice. How come she tried to deny who she was? How come she wouldn't give me an autograph? Well, part of the answer is that she's Vicki Buchanan's daughter, and so as soon as she heard my name...
Wait a minute. What did you just say about Vicki Buchanan?
Megan Gordon is Vicki Buchanan's daughter.
Vicki's daughter is about 3 or 4 years old.
Don't you read? When Vicki was trapped in Eterna, she discovered that Megan was the daughter she gave birth to back when she was 17, 18 years old.
I don't understand what's going on. Are the Buchanans on to me?
On to you?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Now I remember. My friend's girlfriend is some kind of soap star.
Well, according to Soap Bubble magazine, Megan sees Max Holden.
Max Holden? This is getting worse and worse.
But, Mom, I'd really like to see you this Sunday.
Risa, get off the phone. Now.
I'll try and call you back later.
I said now.
You're a bully.
Yes, operator, I'd like to make a collect call to Russell Price in Atlantic City. No, I am not mistaken. Megan Gordon is Ursula's favorite soap star. Who the hell is Marco Dane? Look, Price, I am beginning to think that I made a big mistake hooking up with you. I tell you to send a messenger here to pick up the diamond, and what happens? Yeah, well, you better do that immediately. Listen, you might want to remember a couple of things. You might have to take care of Megan Gordon, if you get my drift. And the second thing is, I might have to take care of you, if you get my drift.
Sanders, your grandmother has permission to visit.
Oh, great. Thanks.
How safe is it in here?
Don't worry, it's fine.
I have been worried. That's why I'm here. I haven't heard from you.
Well, about 10 minutes ago, I would have said that everything was fine. But now I don't know what's going on. Grams, I hate being in here, having to depend on other people. I thought Russell Price could handle it, but he's turned into a major jerk.
What happened?
I told Gutman to let me know when he had the diamond. So guess what he did? He sent it here.
Oh, good Lord, Jamie.
Anyway, I told Price to send a messenger to pick it up. The thing was so big it looked fake, so I told Ursula to put it in a bracelet. But she's insisting that some actress named Megan Gordon was there to pick it up.
You mean the Fraternity Row star?
Don't tell me you're hooked, too. Hold on to your hat. It turns out that this Megan Gordon is Vicki Buchanan's daughter. You knew that?
Yes. Did you call Russell?
Yes. He says that Megan Gordon hangs out with some gambler named Marco Dane. Anyway, it was this Dane that was supposed to be the messenger.
Excuse me, Jamie.
Ursula, I'd like you to meet my grandmother.
Elizabeth Sanders? Oh, my, it is an honor to meet you, ma'am. If it weren't for you, Patrick London never would have gotten that second chance, and I never would have met him. Oh, I'm thrilled.
Obviously, she's a big fan of yours, Grams. I explained to her how very proud we were of all the efforts she's made against the Buchanan family.
Well, that was, of course, back at a time when I was not completely in my right mind. Now, I would never act with such vengeance and fury, even though I was responsible for the loss of Patrick's baby and responsible for my father's death. Excuse me, I have to go chant. Home. Home.
That is the woman who's going to help us escape from this prison.
You don't understand. We want her to act like that. She thinks she's able to control her murderous impulses, but she really can't. Won't be any time at all before she's begging us to make that vow.
Yeah. One problem at a time. Do you suppose that Megan's appearance here was strictly coincidental?
Well, Russell seems to think so. I don't know what to think. I hope so.
I'd rather die than see the Buchanans win another round.
That makes two of us. So I made it clear to Russell that Megan Gordon's life is expendable.
Ruby?
Yeah.
Honey. You all right?
Yeah, just got caught in traffic. Sorry.
Any problems?
Well, no, not with the prison official, you know, but the woman who gave me this, the inmate, I don't know. She was kind of giving me the creep.
What did she do? What?
Well, she kept saying that I was Megan Gordon dressed as me, as Ruby. I mean, I don't know. It's kind of spooking me out a little. You know, in fact,
Sweetheart, that's okay.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're back.
Thanks.
No, let me see this thing.
Oh, yeah.
I want to see what this is. I'm dying of curiosity.
Oh, I already know. It's a bracelet.
Yeah, a bracelet worth $10,000 to Russell?
Yeah, sure it is. Go ahead. Check it out, see?
Oh, this is starting to make sense now. This is not glass, sweetheart.
Well, you tell me that thing's real? That huge, big thing is real?
Yeah, quite a scam, man. Nobody'd believe this is real. But it is. This is worth 10 times $10,000, I'm sure of it.
Well, how did something like that get into a prison?
Now, the question is, what's Russell doing with it? Russell owns a casino. What's he doing with hot jewelry?
Hello, Michael.
L'Oreal, what a surprise.
Yes, for you and me both. Hi. How's Garrick?
He's, fine. Been a short crying spell, but otherwise adorable all day.
No.
What about Al?
Well, Al is still suffering, but there has been some improvement.
So you and Max drove him home?
No, Max is still in Boston with Al. I was sent home.
What do you mean?
Max didn't want me there anymore, so I was sent back to Lambview. He didn't want us fighting in front of Al, and he's true. It's not good, but he was the one who started most of the fights. Makes me so angry that he got custody of my son. He uses it against me. I didn't want to come back, and Al certainly didn't want me to leave.
Well, you're back here anyway, where you're appreciated.
Thank you for that. I missed you both.
Well, we missed you.
How's Vicky doing?
She's progressing wonderfully, I understand.
Oh, that's very good. So, all's been quiet around here.
No, not really. At least not for you.
What? Why?
Well, apparently, when Vicky was being held hostage by Austin, he told her that you had done something terrible to Brenda. And now Brenda wants to know what that might be.
So you told Brenda that I hid Austin in the wine cellar?
Yes?
Michael, what has got into you? How could you tell her of all the people?
I was trying to explain why you might have been talking to Austin about her, or why you might have been talking to Austin at all.
But Brenda, she's such a goody-goody. I'm sure she went straight to Rafe Garretson with this.
No, she's much more interested in the answer to her question.
The answer to the question is that Austin was a madman.
That's what I told her, but she wasn't buying it. Gabrielle, have you done something to Brenda?
No. We're not very friendly, and I don't like her being around Garrick. You know that already, but other than that, there's nothing.
Did you talk to Austin about her?
No. I made polite conversation from time to time.
So you might have said something that he misconstrued?
Maybe, I don't remember.
Yes, well, that's what I told Brenda, and she wasn't satisfied, so why don't you get on the phone and get this whole thing over with? On second thought, she might be over at Ace's penthouse.
What is she doing there?
Well, according to Vicky, there was some kind of confessional letter that Austin wrote. And she wants to make sure that it didn't get burnt up in the fire.
He wrote about me in this letter?
Vicky wasn't sure.
Oh, this is just
Michael, I'm going to go and find Brenda. I'm not going to have any peace until I straighten this out with her.
Oh, fine. Garrick and I will just pretend that you haven't returned from Boston yet.
Look, I love you both. And I'm sorry. I will be back as soon as I can.
Apartments are on the 25th floor. Floor's not open to public.
I'm from the real estate office.
You better come back tomorrow when I've replaced the window pane.
Well, I really can't do that because I have to do an estimate of all the damage and,
You see how much dangerous this is?
Well, I won't get too close to the window. How did this happen?
A fireman smashed it.
God, this is an incredible story, isn't it?
Yeah.
Did the police come around and collect all the evidence and everything?
Beats me. I just do my job and stay out of everybody's way. I'm going down for the glass now.
Okay.
Remember, stay away from that window.
Listen, don't worry about it. I'm afraid of heights.
Maybe you could ask Russell about it.
Yeah, sure. Russell, gee whiz, what are you doing with all these hot diamonds, baby? He didn't even want me to look in the box, don't you remember?
Yeah, well, I know.
Sweetheart, Russell's been made out of money for a long time. Really hurts me to give this to him. You know what I'm talking about here?
Now, wait a minute. What are you thinking?
You're thinking the same thing,
No,
aren't
I'm
you?
not thinking the same thing.
You look at this. This is our future, baby. This is our yacht in the Caribbean if we want it.
No. This is trouble. Now, you gotta give that to
Trouble
Russell.
for a little while, but it'll pass. Then we can do whatever we want.
No, you're talking like some low-life criminal.
I am talking like a low-life criminal, aren't I?
You're talking about stealing. It's no
Not
big deal.
stealing. This doesn't belong to him, does
Yes, it doesn't belong to him, but it doesn't belong to us either. Now, Russell Price has got big guys with big guns, big trouble.
Sweetheart, so what? So what are those big guys going to do? They can't go to the police. They're going to come after us for a little while, but then they're going to have to give up or it's going to blow up in their face. They can't search every place in the whole world. They cannot find us in a Caribbean on our yacht, can they? Is any of this getting through to you? Just let me know.
I don't believe this. This is major stressed out, Phil, and pain. This is not beach blankets and sun. What kind of fun is this?
Honey, remember when we first met? Remember I talked to you about luck and how sometimes it comes to you. You can feel it. You can taste it. You are the luck. That's the feeling I have right now.
No.
I'm telling you, baby, this is fate. We were meant to get this. We were meant to get out of town on this. We were meant to be free. We're meant to be wealthy. We're meant to have a good time. We're meant to go to the Caribbean.
No. This is wrong, and we're going to get caught.
This is not wrong. We're not going to get caught. Don't you start. You make a choice right now. You're either coming with me, we're going to do this, or I'm going to leave you forever. You dig?
You don't mean that.
No, I don't, but it sounded really good, didn't it? Oh, come on, honey. You got to trust me sooner or later. Please, baby. Okay. Let's go.
I got to pack.
No, you don't have to pack. We're not going anywhere. We're just two people going out for a little stroll.
Hey, Marco. Going someplace.
Thank you very much for all your help.
Gord, darling, here's your coffee.
Okay, it's done. I'm booked at the 10 o'clock flight to Mindoro.
I was thinking about that while I was out in the kitchen. Cord, I don't think you should go.
Why?
Well, a couple of good reasons. I mean, first off, you're liable to be going when she's coming. I mean, didn't Tina say she might fly back tomorrow?
Yeah, but she might change her mind. Again.
Cord, I hope you'll forgive my saying this, but I think you're treating Tina like a child.
Well, I think she's acting like one.
No, she's just not acting the way you prefer. She's not telling you what you want to hear. Listen. She said that she was fine. She's going to come back real soon, maybe even tomorrow. But that's not good enough for you. No, you want her right here, right now. So you are going to fly off and escort her back home?
Where she belongs, yeah.
Where she belongs?
You know, maybe this is what she has been waiting for me to do all along. I've heard that one of the reasons that she left in the first place is because I wasn't paying enough attention to her. All right. I'm not going to go out after her. Not tonight, but if she's not home tomorrow, I'm going, Renee.
Honey, that is a different story.
I'm sorry. All I'm talking about is Tina. How are you doing? Now, what happened with Pike when you told him the news?
Well, it wasn't easy. When I first went down there and told him what Austin had done, poor Pike, he was inconsolable. He said that Austin had said how much he liked Sarah, and if he liked Sarah so much, why would he attack her?
Yeah, that's the question of the year.
Yeah. Pike was real grateful, though, that Austin's mom was dead. She didn't have to live to see the full truth about her son. Of course, he kept saying to himself, what did I do wrong bringing up my son?
I tell you, that's a scary thing. I mean, you do everything you can for a child. You give him all the love and attention that you've got to give him, and then bottom line, all you can do is sit back and pray and hope for the best, wish for some good luck. I mean, I look at CJ and I wonder, maybe I'm doing something now that may mess him up down the line.
Yeah, I guess most parents wonder about that, honey. What kills me about all this, though, is I wish I'd never given Austin a second chance, a chance to hurt this side of the family real bad. Pike was so sweet. He said, Renee, Austin should have repaid a kindness with a kindness.
Man had a chance to start a new life. I mean, you could have started with a brand new, clean slate.
Pike said that the prison didn't do Austin one bit of good, just made him rougher and more angry.
Yeah. I don't care how angry or how rough he was. I gotta tell you, Renee, I still feel pretty damn guilty about going out with Asa and trying to bury the man alive.
Are you truly out of your mind?
Well, as far as I know, schizophrenia isn't contagious, Grams.
Bringing the wrath of the Buchanans down on us again for killing Vicky's daughter is not a very wise move, my dear.
Don't tell me she's your favorite soap star, too.
That has nothing to do with it. And stop making jokes. I am absolutely appalled that you could simply snap your fingers and order a killing without so much as batting an eye.
We made a pact when you first joined me here at Statesville. Now stop lecturing me about what's right and wrong.
All right. I crossed some lines to end up in here, but not without some reason. I don't believe in wanton killing.
It's not wanton killing. We're doing what we have to do, what we need to do to get out of here. Now, if you truly want to die in here, I'll exclude you from my plans.
No, Jamie. I'd rather be shot trying to escape than growing older and older in this godforsaken place.
All right, then. Go with the plan. And remember the rules.
What rules?
There are none. Those are the rules.
Hello there. Oh, all better. I apologize. My apologies for losing control. Are you all right?
Oh, just fine, considering the circumstances.
Well, I hear that things are better in this wing. Probably because we're all supposedly having psychiatric difficulties. The drugs keep people quiet.
There's never a moment of quiet in the general prison. I guess I never really appreciated quiet until I lost it. Oh, dear. Pure silence.
And chocolate? We can have chocolate anytime we want.
Well, if we busted out of here and escaped, we could probably...
Oh, how are we going to escape, Jamie, really?
Well, a nice big hole in a wall would help.
Mrs. Sanders, Jamie's always kidding me about my bombs. I think he thinks I'm going to make some more for him sometime.
Oh, yes. He's quite a kidder.
Isn't she lovely?
Yes, she is.
And you know I'm not kidding about that.
Oh, you're embarrassing me, Jamie.
Why would you be embarrassed by a compliment?
Because...
Listen, I hear there's going to be a movie Friday night. I'd like it if you'd be my date.
Your date?
Yeah, date. You know, as in sitting together.
Oh, wow, date. I feel like I'm about 16 again, before everything went wrong.
Does that mean yes?
Yeah, it definitely means yes. I'd love to be your date on Friday night.
Great, I can hardly wait.
Oh, it's almost time for my shrink appointment. I better go.
Give my regards to Dr. Previn.
Oh, bye.
Jamie, she is very strange. Waif-like, but still you can feel the danger underneath.
I know, but she's very controllable.
Perhaps right now, but not if she's crossed. Frankly, my dear, I wouldn't want to be around if she discovers that you are romancing her for her pyrotechnical ability.
I know what you mean. But before she figures it out, we'll be long gone.
Hello, Lonnie.
Marco?
How are you?
Just fine. Mr. Price wanted me to come up and see about that package you were supposed to pick up.
I took care of it for him.
Oh, great, great.
Didn't we already do this?
Marco, I got my hand out for the package.
Well, I can't give it to you.
Why not?
Because I told him I'd give it to him personally. You understand, right?
He changed his mind. He sent me up to pick it up.
Sorry, man, I can't do it.
Why not?
I told you, it can't be done.
Look, you want to get on the phone, find out for yourself, go ahead.
Well, I guess you're trustworthy, huh?
Thanks. Oh, Mr. Price wanted me to tell you. He inspects this, makes sure it's cool. He's gonna be wiping out that 10 grand debt.
It's all there as per our agreement, bud. Guess you're figuring this isn't our day, aren't you?
No, I am relieved that we're not going to have to start running, looking over our shoulder.
Yeah, well, our noses are going to be so far down to the grindstone, we're not going to be able to turn around. We'd twist our necks if we were looking over our shoulders.
Oh, come on, admit it. You're relieved, too, even though we are broke.
Honey, we're going to get over on Russell yet, believe me.
Yeah, sure. We'll do it at the table someday.
No, we're going to get over on him now. I want to know what he's doing with a hot diamond. I'm going to check out some of my connections on the street. Find out what the word is down there. Will be happening. I'll be back.
Well, so how long are you going to be gone?
It's just a very short while, baby.
Yeah.
Think marriage. It's a groovy in thing. It's happening.
So what time will I arrive in Landview? Great, thank you. So, by 8:30 tomorrow morning, I will be home.
I wish you didn't have to leave Mendoza so soon.
I'm afraid I've already stayed too long.
You're very close to your sister, I take it.
Yeah, but you have no idea how long it's taken us to get this close, and I really miss my son and my husband.
But this can't be goodbye.
Well, for now it is.
Will you tell your husband the truth about me?
I don't know.
You indicated on the phone that you would tell him everything.
Jacques, he really isn't going to understand any of this, so, look, I have to go back.
I will help. In fact, I'm thinking about going with you tomorrow. That way we can spend another 7 hours on the plane together.
Yeah, that's real pretty. Who is it?
Mr. Price's assistant.
You know, Marco's not here right now.
I'm not looking for Marco. Mr. Price would like to see you.
Why? I don't even really know him.
Oh, he'd like to ask you a couple of questions about your trip.
Oh, yeah? What trip?
Your trip up to Statesville.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. We know that you went instead of Dane.
Yeah, so I did so. You got your package. No big deal, right? So why does he want to see me?
You're gonna have to find out from him.
Oh, yeah. Well, you just tell him. Tell him that Ruby Bright will be there when Marco Dane gets back.
Look, babe, I can only be polite so long. But now, I'm gonna forget I got manners. And I'm gonna pick you up, I'm gonna sling you over my shoulder, and I'm gonna carry you to Mr. Price.
Now, don't you get any closer to me, or I'm gonna have to hurt you. I mean, really hurt you. Oh,
You really have...
Marco! How nice to see you, bastard! Wait for me. I can really hurt you. I know karate. All sorts of dangerous things.
Shut up, from where really hurt you.
The letter that Austin wrote to Sarah. God.
Brenda, I found you.
What are you doing back from Boston?
Well, Al is much better, thank you. Michael tells me you came here to get a letter that Austin wrote, that you have some idea that I'm doing something against you.
Yeah, but now that you're here, I won't have to read it. You can just tell me what you've done, Gabrielle.
I have nothing against you, Brenda. Why would I act maliciously towards you? You do know that Austin was a lunatic. Anything that he says that I was trying to do to you, well, it was just simple lies.
Why didn't you call the police when he was in the wine cellar?
I was terrified for Michael and for Garrick's safety. I wasn't thinking clearly, and of course that worked in Austin's favor.
Yeah, or was it blackmail, maybe? You see, Vicky seems to think that Austin was blackmailing you because of something that you have done to me, Gabrielle.
Well, what I have done to you.
Well, I don't know what it is. That's why I'm here. I'm here to find out.
How? Isn't Austin dead? Or did you find that letter? What's behind your back?
It is none of your business.
Oh,
Get
so
out
you
my
did
way.
find it.
Yeah. Yeah, I did. And it's a little charred, but I think I can still read it.
Let me have it.
No, you give them! Get away from me! You snap!